Greetings, young Portal Master. I have been waiting for you. I am Eon, your guide in this world. But where are you, you may ask? This is Skylanders, an ancient world of wonder and mystery. For generations, the Portal Masters and the Skylanders kept peace and balance in this world, so that all creatures could thrive. Magic flows through everything here. Every rock, every tree, and every beast. But now our world is in great danger. The darkness is spreading. Skylands needs your help. A great adventure awaits you, young Portal Master. I have sent my assistant Hugo to seek you out. We will speak again soon.
Wowzers, look at all these balloons leaving. Parking's gonna be a snap.
They're not just leaving, they're evacuating. Something is terribly wrong.
Oh, well, that explains the flying rocks. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Just go on, Flynn. Get to higher ground. I'll meet you on the other side of town.
Rightio. Good luck, Hugo.
Master Eon said help would be coming. He said to be right here. First, the core explodes. Then, I start hearing voices. And now, I'm in the middle of a village being ripped apart by who knows what. Clearly, I am losing my mind.
Now is the time, Portal Master.
Whoa! Spyro! You've returned! Master Eon was right! That means he did find another Portal Master to help us. I, of course, never doubted it for a second. I know that you are watching, oh great Portal Master! I am Hugo, and we have much to do! This village needs our help!
You just ain't whistling Dixie, brother. Hey yo, YouTubers! I'm WhiteBladeZero, and if you don't know me, you will. So now, I welcome you to my 12th Let's Play, Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Now, some may think this game's a little bit too childish, but hey, I enjoy playing this game, so I decided, why not do this for a Let's Play? So, here we are.
Oh dear. I'll meet you on the other side of the village. A balloon should be waiting for us there.
Yeah, how's I gonna do that, Hugo? So, this game has been on many platforms before, but my version, as you can probably guess, is on the Wii.
Greetings, young Portal Master. I, Eon, will help you. If you use your attack buttons, you can break through debris and obstacles.
Well, you heard what that old guy said. Pressing the A button on the Wii remote allows you to do one of two attacks. For Spyro in this case, it's his classic fireball attack. As for the B button, which is the other move, it's his classic headbutt, like this. That's pretty much how some of the controls work. The control stick on the nunchuck, of course, allows you to move your character. See, the C button allows you to skip cutscenes, believe it or not. And is that a tricycle? And the Z button, that's for something else, depending on your character. I'll go over that in a minute.
We heard the Skylanders were all gone, but it's great to see you're here! That main road was destroyed, and now the townsfolk are all trapped inside! It's very dangerous! Taking down that wall seems like it might help. Maybe that old cannon will work.
And to think Spider thought that Mega Man X had quite a gripe of the obvious, or grip I mean.
To fire the cannon.
The C button, as you can see, has... wow. The C button, as you can see. But bump. The C button has other functions as well, depending.
Oh, thank you.
I forget what these guys are called, but that doesn't really matter, I think.
Sure is good to have the Skylanders with us again.
C button also allows you to talk to NPCs out here.
Hey, you're a Skylander, aren't you? I didn't know you guys were here. We could really use your help. Can you grab that key and get us out of here?
Get the key, young Portal Master. Use it to open the locked gate.
As if we didn't hear it the first time. Well, it makes sense. This game was meant for kids, so it makes sense. And you'll definitely expect these first few episodes to be very cutscene driven. And as you saw, you have to move the Wii Remote forward in order to use the key. Well, believe me, that sure can come in handy. Unless you don't really mind it, it can be a little problematic having to move around a lot, but hey, that's what the Wii was for. Also, shaking the Wii Remote like mad will allow you to open chests like this. Chests usually contain treasure, which is the currency in this game. Unfortunately, every character you have has his or her own bank. So each character that you use will have his or her own I just said it, currency. Now this here is a legendary treasure. There's one found in every level, but they're hidden. Each one you find will give the Skylander who finds it a big amount of money. Believe me for something else much later, that'll be very helpful. And as you can see over there, that is a story scroll. We won't be able to get that just yet, but it won't be too long since this is kind of an introduction stage, or level, or chapter technically. We got another key here.
Your Skylander will need a key to open this gate.
Gee, I wonder what this thing is hovering over our heads. Could it be a chili dog? Nope, it's a key. Duh!
Oh, am I so glad the Skylanders are here. Hope there are more of you. We have a doodle of a problem here. See, the bridge is out, and people are trapped on the other side of Turtle Gully. Gosh, I hope they're okay. Blobber's over there can't move that turtle. Could you please help him?
Well, we may as well. We are good-hearted creatures, or whatever we are. So why not?
By Pythagoras' theorem, you're a Skylander, aren't you? Good thing you're here. I've got a big brain, but pretty puny muscles. I could use a powerful hero such as yourself to help me move this turtle.
Push the turtle to clear a path forward.
There's not really much to do about this, just push your Skylander against the turtle, and you'll move him. Just like that. Now if you don't see an arrow on the turtle shell, that means you can't move it anymore. So, sorry turtle boy, you're stuck there. Sucks to be you. But luckily we got your friends here. And I'm calling another cutscene coming right now.
Hey down there! Name's Flynn. Hugo told me to meet you. Boy, you got here just in time. I can see what's causing this island to shatter. Come here and I'll show you. Use those bounce pads. They're super springy.
Yeah, except for the 3DS version, so I've heard, there's no jump button. So the only way your Skylanders can jump is on these bounce pads. Yeah. But before we go there, I want to show you this spot. This is called an elemental gate. See, there are multiple Skylanders in this game, which you have to buy because they're technically toys. Yeah, that's kind of interesting how that works. Basically, each Skylander has their own element, although there are many of a certain element. So, Spyro in this case, his element is magic, which means he can open this magic gate and clear the bridge. Now at this point you could skip to another Skylander and use him or her instead. But I'm definitely using Spyro for the time being, because, hello, this game is called Spyro's Adventure, the subtitle anyway. Now in this present box, you'll find a hat. Normally hats, when equipped, can give a certain upgrade to your Skylander. For instance, this Viking hat will increase the critical hits thing. If you press the minus button, like so, you'll be able to see your Skylander stats, and the hat he's currently wearing. They may seem kind of funny, but they can help a little bit. Here we got stats, max health of course, speed, armor, critical hit, elemental power, and these two, I think those are for other stuff that are completely optional. And over here we got powers. There are a lot of different you can see we only can use the fireball and the charge, but believe me, later on we'll be able to get a lot more. And over here we got manage. Here you can nickname your Skylanders, give them a hat. I think this locks the ownership, meaning only you can own this certain Skylander if you choose. A web code for something online, and reset. Basically, reset, as the name implies, it resets your Skylander completely. So any powers you give and any upgrades and so on, it'll be gone. But luckily in your game file, the hats you find will stay. And right off the bat, you automatically have a happy birthday hat. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to nickname any of my characters, but if you want to, go for it. As you can see over there, one more item I should go over, if I can get over there. This is called a soul gem. Soul gems there's a soul gem found in every level, although they're quite hidden, at least they will be later on. These basically will give you one special power for a certain Skylander. And they also come with a trailer for that Skylander. But just so we don't waste time, I'm not going to really show any of those. Now in case you wonder what I'm going to do with this Let's Play, I'm going to do somewhat 100%, but I must warn you. There are expansion packs to this game which will give you some more levels, more Skylanders, and some kind of special item you can use in your Portal of Power, which comes with this game, by the way. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those, and I don't really plan on getting any of them, so I'm just not going to bother with those. And here's the story scroll we found.
While the shape and size of portals vary, under the control of a true portal master, these mystic devices can connect 2 points in space, dimension, and, if we are to believe ancient legends, even time. Portal masters can then send Skylanders and magic to the other side.
That magic thing you were just talking about, that's what I mean by those items. Now, I only have a small set of Skylanders with me, so those are the only ones I'll be using. But I do have one of each element, so that's pretty much all I've got. Which explains the border you see. Not only will there be links in the annotations down below to the next episode and the playlist, but you will also see on the left side the characters that I will be using. Obviously Spyro is up first because this is his game, and the Spyro figure comes with the game, along with 2 others which you will see momentarily. But for right now, let's go meet that guy who sounds an awful lot like Kronk.
You see that, Twister? It's a big one, all right, but I got an idea. What we're gonna do is... Oh! That was close. It's okay. You go on ahead, and I'll take her around and meet you back here later.
You again. Thank goodness. I'd gladly escape this raging tornado, except these monster gates are in my way. Monsters always stake out their territory by putting up these gates. And these are particularly nasty little monsters, too. Hungry little chompies. I'll be on the safe side, thank you. It sure beats being on the chompy side, which is where you are. But don't worry, these gates will open once all of the monsters have been defeated. So all you have to do is just get rid of all of the chompies in there and everything should be just fine. Good luck.
And there we have the chompies. Now that guy, whatever his name was, says that these guys are pretty tough, but honestly, they are some of the weakest enemies in this game. Now those little things they spout after you defeat them, that's your experience. You gotta collect those in order to level up your character. I'm sure there are more of these guys out here. Oh, here they come. There we go, that's it. Come get some horns, buddies. There we go. Now you see down there on the lower left-hand corner of the game screen, you can see the character you're currently playing as, his money, the amount of money he holds, his health, and the experience bar. Right now it's currently at level 1 because, well, let's face it, I reset him. Yeah, before doing this LP, I actually reset all of my Skylanders, and this one, that I'm going to use for this project. Sad but true.
These are elemental gates. Behind these kinds of gates are some great treasures, but they can only be opened by a Skylander of the same element. So, like, the water gate can be opened by a water Skylander, and the tech gate is, well, you know, by a tech champion. I mean, totally obvious, right?
No, it's not really that obvious. Well, okay, maybe it is, but still. Tech champion? Really? Okay, now to be honest, I think I'm gonna take off that hat. As, well, on Spyro, it doesn't really fit well. Some of the hats may, well, definitely look ridiculous on your character, but if you want that stat boost, you're definitely gonna want to equip those. Now, so, we'll need a tech Skylander and a water Skylander in order to unlock the next gates. Or these next two, I mean. So, let's get to that, shall we? We'll start with the water gate. Actually, no, we'll go with the tech gate. That will be this little dude. Trigger Happy. Now, Trigger Happy, he's one hyper little guy. His main A attack are these pistols here, which you can shoot very rapidly, although they're pretty weak. And his B attack, he throws that little gold safe. It's a lot stronger, though it takes a little bit of a second to use. Now he's a tech Skylander, which means he can open these tech gates. Yeah, you can tell just by listening to him, he's one hyper little critter. Now, to be honest, the name Trigger Happy, well, it kind of fits him because, well, let's face it, he is Trigger Happy. Quite literally. And an anvil. Who wants an anvil for a hat? I'm sure that'd be a real splitting headache. So I'm thinking Trigger Happy may be the only Skylander I'm going to make an exception to the nickname rule. Matter of fact, I'm going to take care of that right now. Just because I kind of prefer it this way, he's just going to be Trigger. There we go. And you can see in quotations, his nickname shows up. So now we need to go to the Water Skylander next. Who's it gonna be? None other than this guy, who's rough to the gills. Grunt. Now this guy, he's a little bit slow and not that strong, well, okay, he's a little bit strong, but he feels a little awkward to use. The harpoon is his main A attack, and the B button is this water pistol, this water sprayer thing. Now, water Skylanders, along with a few with certain others as an exception, can travel on water. So if there are any water surfaces that are explorable, so to speak, just use a water Skylander, or those that can fly over, and bada bing bada boom. We're in the clear. And what do you know, we got a third hat. What do you know? It's a pan hat. 2 armor and 2 elemental power. Not bad. Let's put it on. Silly, but it looks pretty good on him, I think. Now with Grunt, that water spray attack of his, if he's in water while using it, his water becomes infinite. See, it's never running out. That's really sweet. And treasure chest. The only thing these treasure chests will ever contain is just moolah. I'm probably gonna... So, yeah. Definitely a nice piece of info to learn. Now sadly, like I said, Grunt, he's a little slow. But if you know how to use him well, he's actually a pretty cool dude. As you can see, that food we just ate, that heals you. So if you're ever low on HP, you're definitely going to want to pick that up.
Oh, the tornado! Wait! Hobbs's knee goiter! The Royal Babu Palace is completely gone! And, oh no! Look! The royal family is trapped! You must save them!
Whatever you say, but you want to blow your nose, pal. Now we got the more chompies, but these guys are no problem. Huh, missed one. Alright, so not much else left to this level. After this, it's pretty much going to be done, so... Although, there'll also be a long cutscene as well, but... You'll probably see that next episode, because I'm probably going to edit it that way. Well, in any case, the other Skylanders I'll be using, you'll be seeing them as they come around, so... I'm not going to reveal them all just yet. Even though as of now, you know 3 of them, but you don't know all of them yet. There's still 5 more to know. Alright. Well, can't live without eating a piece of cheese. I love cheese. I'm just crackers about cheese. I'm just crackers about cheese, Gromit.
Thank you. My family is safe. Thank you. Free at last. Oh, thank you. Sure is good to have the Skylanders with us again. You did it! Thanks to you, all of the villagers managed to evacuate just in time. This is only the beginning. There are reports of terrible disasters all throughout Skylands.
Yeah, well, there's gonna be another one if we don't get moving. That tornado is right on top of us.
Oh, right. We should get to safety. I'll explain everything on the way.
Now I do have one good question. How is it hot air balloons are what's needed to escape from a tornado? Honestly, how does that even work? So as you can see, we got 3 objectives here, pretty much. Just clear the chapter, completion, and collections. Chapter, that's definitely required to go through the story. Completion, that's not really a requirement. Neither is collections. Basically, what I'm going to do with this LP, I'm going to concentrate on chapter and collections, but not on completion. Basically, it means KO every enemy, don't lose any Skylanders, find every area, and clear a stage under a certain time limit. Obviously, you can't do everything in one go, so if you want to complete a stage under the time limit, you're going to want to go back to this chapter again. But that ain't happening. Well, now that I've covered all that, that's going to be all for this first episode, YouTubers. So next time on Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, we will learn the origin of this holy whack-a-mole mess and move on to Chapter 2. Until next time, YouTubers, on that note, I take my leave. Thank you for watching.